Welcome everybody to Mr. Schultz's class as we are able to factor polynomials. And how are we doing it? By understanding the formulas of differences and sums of squares and cubes. Also, we're going to square a binomial, but we'll get to that. So let's look at this. We basically have to start following the patterns. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to show you the area model. So this is what we got right here. And if we go in, we're going to notice, hey, look, here's a plus AB, here's a minus AB, and here's a minus B squared. And if we know that, then we know, hey, these combined will cancel out because positive and negative. And so we'll be left with A squared minus B squared. So if it looks like this, we can factor it to that right there. That's it. All right, let's go on to the next one. So we have this A plus B times A plus B. Well, let's pause it again. All right, so if we have this, we're going to notice that we have A squared, and now we have positive B squared. But now we have this plus AB plus AB. And so that's going to give us A squared plus B squared, but it's going to give us 2 of these ABs. So if it looks like this, then we can factor it into that. All right, let's go on to the next one. So on this right here, this is where we're going to get into a certain name for it, but we'll get to that in just a second. Here we go. I'm going to set up the area model, and then you're going to see what did we start with. All right, so here we go. So here is my multiplication area model right here. And we're going to see, hey, look, this cancels out, and this cancels out. And so we would be left with, and this is called the difference of 2 cubes, A cubed minus B cubed. So if it looks like this, we can factor it into this. And maybe we could factor this later, but we won't get to that. Here we go. Now this one looks a little different. Let's show you what it would look like. So pause. So on this one right here, we're going to notice that, hey, look, these are going to cancel. And so if they cancel, we're left with A cubed plus B cubed. This is the sum of 2 cubes. So let's pause. So let's just jump into it. Sometimes you're just going to need to work it out, or if you can remember it, you can use this handy dandy chart right here. If it's A squared minus B squared, then it's going to look like this. A plus B times A minus B. If it's A squared plus B squared, it's not factorable. This would be an example of a prime polynomial. Let's go on. If it looks like this is our perfect square trinomial. This is where it's like A plus B times A plus B, or A plus B quantity squared. Next up, if it looks like this is the same thing, but instead of A plus B, it's going to be A minus B. And so we get the same kind of result. It kind of looks similar. But the thing we have to do is we have to make sure that we have the patterns. Do we have the patterns down? Yes or no? So this one will be A plus B, and then we'll have A squared minus AB plus B squared. And that will give us at the bottom A minus B, A squared plus AB plus B squared. So basically this is what this boils down to, is this gives us the canceling out right here. All right, guys. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you in class. Bye. Well, actually, I forgot to do this last part. So if you forget which one is which, you could try to guess, and then do an area model to see if you're correct. And what that will do is that will just give you a little work, and you have to do the work and be like, oh, yep, it works out, or no, it doesn't. Oh, then it must be the other one. So if you don't know for the sum or the difference of two cubes right here, and you're like, I know it looks like this. What should it be? That'll help you out the most. All right, guys. Second time through. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in class.